That's Chris.
I don't remember seeing
It's not memorable.
I don't remember seeing it.
It was memorable
How
to
long
me.
ago was
Oh yeah, it's
That's all that matters.
Paige is the only person who looked at Chris and went, "That's a good guy right there." But it's cute, you know. You
It
guys
is
are good
cute.
for each
It's
other.
a love story.
It's a love story. Look, it shows you I don't know what I'm going with this, but everyone has someone, I guess. You know? Everyone is
I don't.
attracted to something.
Aww.
You don't? No,
Yeah, I don't.
not yet.
Not yet.
There'll be someone out there who wants a blonde Chinese guy who dresses a bit out there, and that's your girl.
I like your dress sense. I think you look great.
Yeah, and I
Very
wasn't
cool.
shitting. I wasn't shitting on it. I'm just saying.
No.
Someone, you know. First time I met him, I thought he was cool. I met him in Greece.
You give off
Greece.
cool vibes.
Yeah.
You do.
You do. It's only when you start speaking then we realise, but you know, it's okay. You know.
Can't even deny it.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, we are. Oh shit! I've been saying some crazy shit. Hey, yo, should I start then? Yeah.
Yeah, let's start.
You need sound check.
Record.
Oh yeah, sound check.
I was listening in whilst you lot.
Okay.
Okay.
But feel free to start from over here and then just go around.
Yeah.
Today.
It was good. It was good. It was long. Yeah, long.
Already?
Very long.
We're only halfway through.
Yeah.
Life is difficult. That's what
Life is difficult. Shit.
Yeah.
Rough.
Rough
Rough day.
Rough day for you.
Rough week.
You know what happens is when I met you. I think that's what's made it so rough.
Probably actually.
Yeah.
That make everyone's life rough.
Matt,
I
how's
think
it?
the podcast should just be the two of you. The two of you just
Talking shit about each
talking
other.
about each other.
that's a
Like
good
that's
idea.
entertaining enough for me. I would watch.
I've had a good day and a good week. I'm really happy.
Well,
Some of us.
lucky
Feeling
for
really
some.
good.
Lucky for some.
Life is good.
Life is good.
Yeah.
Life is great.
Everything sounds great. We're going to just record 5 to 10 seconds of complete silence. And then after that, feel free to start. So I'll give you a countdown on when to start.
Well,
I don't know why I held my
Well, that's what I started. I gasped.
I don't know why I held my
was like,
breath.
It's a bit scary, isn't
Yeah,
it?
man, it was very. That's the first time Tank and Praveen never done that. You know that. They're not.
Oh, we got a competition.
Praveen, Tank, you're shit at your job.
Get your numbers high again.
All right. Everyone, welcome to the ASG podcast. Today we have two special guests. You're hosted by Archie and Ricky. Stop pointing in the direction. We're not ready
bad.
yet.
Sorry.
And today we have Matt, the cinematographer, and a very famous celebrity, the soap award winner, Paige Sandhu. Yay! Sorry, Matt. Yeah, Matt too. Yeah. I just realized I went too big for that. Not big enough.
Matt is also very talented
Yeah,
at
Matt
a lot
is
of things.
Very talented.
No, stop.
Yeah, we were talking about how you're ruining my life, but we move past that and go back to them.
Yeah, it's not about us.
No, it's not
It's not about us. It's about you guys.
But also,
How's everyone's day been?
Good.
How's everyone's
Very
week
good.
been?
Nice.
How's everyone's year been?
Short. It's the beginning, isn't it?
good so far. Yeah.
Good so far? Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Thanks.
Yeah?
Good.
Yeah, I'm just
Right.
gonna go awkward with it. I'm gonna let it sit, you know? We have all the time in the world right now. It could take our time.
Yeah, let's embrace the awkwardness for once.
Yeah. How's, where should we start? I don't even know where to start. There's so much to start with.
There's a lot. There's
A
so
lot.
much.
Okay.
Who should we start with? Who do you want to start with? And don't forget, it will offend the other person. Just letting you know now.
Why am I getting the blame for this?
Just say it.
Every time.
Who do you want
Okay.
to start with?
Let's start with Paige. Let's start with Paige.
All right, Paige.
Award winner.
Yeah.
Was it best villain?
Well, I want to start there. The soap awards.
Yeah. Soap
Right,
Awards.
okay.
Okay.
Soap awards.
Who was the most famous person you met at the soap awards?
I mean,
You're gonna offend all the other people as well.
Who was the person you got starstruck by? How about that?
okay, so I don't watch the soaps.
Okay.
So I
Didn't give a shit.
no.
No.
Say that.
She didn't say that.
I didn't say that
She didn't say
because
that.
after being in a soap, I have like huge respect for the workload.
Oh, really?
So my respect for everyone was high, but I don't watch
it,
them.
yeah, yeah.
So, but I mean, the people I've been most what's it called, starstruck by are Love Island people. I'm like, oh my God, it's so and so from Love
How
Island.
depressing has that life become? How sad.
I was blown away, and there were so many people, so many Love Island people at the NTAs, the first one that I went to, and I just wanted to.
Was
follow
the first
them
one you
around.
went to the one where you won the award as well? Was that
I didn't win at the NTAs. I was nominated.
But what was the one you accepted? I thought that was a soap award, wasn't it?
Yeah, British Soap Award.
Oh, NTA is different. Sorry, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they all have different. There's like a lot of different awards.
Yeah.
Which
shows.
one were you nominated for?
I've been nominated for a few, and I can't remember them all.
I think it was
So bad.
best
Talk
villain.
about success.
Which award are you talking about?
Oh my God, I only went to the Oscar one.
I love it.
Which one? God, you have the
No,
rap
I
sheet.
think it's
What-
you,
have the
you
awards?
won the best villain twice.
Yeah,
2021,
For Emmerdale.
2022.
Wow.
Yeah,
Right, that
Emmerdale.
was for Inside Soap Award.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that for
Yeah.
the Emmerdale?
And then also,
What do you mean?
Was-
Oh yeah, for
yeah,
Emmerdale.
For Emmerdale, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at my notes. I'm just gonna fucking say it. I'm just like-
Okay.
and then also won the best leading performer at
Yeah,
British
that was
Soap
the
Awards.
British Soap Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right, that was it. Okay.
Yeah, that was that. I think the British Soap Awards is like quite a big.
Yeah. Big deal.
I think it's the. I don't know. I'm saying just don't.
What was more shocking, to be the face of OK Magazine, or to be on the British Soap Award winning the?
Was I the face of OK?
You were
When?
you were on the cover of OK Magazine years ago, and I was at
Are you
work.
sure?
Yeah, I swear on my life. I was at work at lunchtime, and I remember walking across, trying to get my meal deal, because that's what you do during lunchtime. And I looked to my left, and I'm like, "Fucking hell, that's Paige!" And I take a picture, and I'm like, "Guys, this is Paige." It's like, "Yeah, that's Paige."
Was it like a Christmas thing?
I don't know, just on the front. I think they were talking about your character in
Right.
Emmerdale, and then they would just put your picture on the front. The fact that you don't remember British Soap Awards, that's the answer to the question.
Well, to be honest, I was so tired at that time.
Yeah.
I was working non-stop. It was like 12-hour days, and then I would come home and I would do work until I went to sleep, and then just keep doing it every day. I was exhausted. So I was kind of just told to go there and do this shoot, and I can't really remember what I was doing. I was sort of
Really,
running
just
on
like-
fumes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was in,
Like-
did he stay in Leeds for the whole period, or did he come back?
I would come back. So that's another thing. Because I was coming back, I was then like doing the travel, the 4-hour journey.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. it
How
was
long would
really
you stay if you
messy.
go up for like a shoot? How long would you stay up there?
So it depends on like what's going on with your character and your storyline. There's like on our show, there was like 65 characters, I think.
Yeah.
So you couldn't always be a big storyline
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
But for my character, because I was there for not a long amount of time, like I think I was there for a year and a half, I was in quite big storylines, particularly at the end. So you'd be there Monday to Friday, some Saturdays as well.
Yeah.
Come home for the weekend, then back up again.
Can we talk about your storyline, and do you think people will be upset if you talk about spoiling it, even though it's like 2
Well, I mean, it's been out.
It's been out for 8 months. People might, I haven't
people
watched
might
it
not
yet.
have watched it though. So
But it's about 2 years or something, isn't it?
yeah,
I don't think it's bad to talk
Yeah.
about it.
So
now.
basically,
I
you
don't know.
killed off people's paychecks.
I didn't get to decide.
Imagine getting that letter.
Technically.
you're getting murdered. What the fuck? No. 'Cause that's like, yeah, it's like consistent.
Well,
job.
you get told before.
How early do you get the scripts to shooting it? Then what's the time? Like, how much time do you get?
did you get the whole thing at the beginning?
No, so what happens is you would get like 12 scripts, I think like 2 weeks before you start shooting them. And then that just keeps going. There's no
Alright.
breaks, there's no
But
like...
in theory, they
seasonal
can
breaks.
change the storyline if they feel like. So, say they start something and then they go, "Oh, that's got a more positive reaction on the next."
Exactly,
day,"
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, they can.
So, was it always you were going to murder and you were going to be psychopath, or was it something else? And then they were like, "Oh, no, this girl got underlying crazy."
No. So I auditioned. The character was definitely like not a nice person.
Yeah.
I could tell that from the script, and
Yeah.
that was really fun to play. So
Yeah.
and you could tell that she was a bit crazy, and I leaned into that.
Yeah.
And then once I got the part, they said to me, "Am I okay with playing psychotic serial killer. And I was like, hell yes, I am. Like, that sounds so fun.
Yeah.
And, but they weren't going to start that storyline until like, I don't think we started that until almost like 6-9 months into me being there.
Oh, wow.
So I had to keep that secret from everyone on the cast, the crew, the directors, costume, makeup, everyone. And yeah, that was fun or interesting to
Mate,
keep that secret.
imagine being there and then be like, oh yeah, Paige is great. And then like 6 months later, what? She gonna kill me?
But it was funny at the time because I would be playing my character like crazy and strange and quite evil. And I would lean into it where I could. And I would have directors being like, are you sure that's the right choice? Like, and I had to be like, look, just trust me. Trust where she's gonna go. I can't tell you why, but can you just trust me?
Yeah. Also, directors don't even know.
Oh,
What the
shit.
fuck?
Yeah, because you have like lots and lots of different directors coming in. It's not just one.
Wow.
So the producers were the only people who knew, and it just is a tight knit secret because I don't want it to be leaked.
What?
Basically,
I never
yeah.
knew that.
I did not. I
I
thought
would
everyone knew the storyline.
No, no.
I would crumble.
I
I'm
didn't
not gonna
find
lie. I would have
out
told
till-
everyone in the first 2 weeks. Sorry, I'm gonna kill you. I'm sorry.
I was too scared. I was like, if I leak it, then I'm gone.
Oh, right. Oh, fair enough.
But did you know that?
No, I didn't. Well, I know that's sometimes for shows, there's different directors for different episodes. I know that, but I didn't. Surely they know that.
Actors kept secrets.
Have you ever
Well-
worked behind the camera for a show, or has it always been?
Not a big one,
not a
not
big
yet.
one.
I do short films mostly.
Yeah, sure.
But I think it's different. Like a soap is a different beast because it's always on.
Yeah.
It never has a break. It's a different kind of. It has to be different because you don't know what the storyline is going to be next year. Whereas with a like 6-part drama or 8, 12, even like the longer ones, like 21 eps, you have the whole plot basically, don't you? And everyone knows, and that's fine. But with this, it's just completely different. Wow. And you kind of do have to keep secrets just to make sure there are no leaks. And
Yeah, fair enough. That's pretty cool. To be fair, do you think you'd ever go back? And because you're currently in prison, right? Your characters.
I am in prison
For life.
for life. I
Yeah.
mean, she killed a
But
lot of people.
In
She
the
should
UK, that's
stay in
25
there.
years, isn't it? Life. So you got 25.
Well, I mean, they shouldn't let her out. She's a bad person.
Nah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. It was so fulfilling. It was the best role that I've ever played so far. I loved working with the people. I loved every second of it, even though I was exhausted, so tired. But I'm ready to do something more. I think working on a soap is so good as an actor because you learn so much. You have the space to try lots of different things. There's sort of like a safety net there as well. Like I felt definitely at the beginning, I lacked confidence in my ability, and I was able to grow so much confidence because I just had the opportunity to work and try different things and kind of fail, and it wasn't huge high stakes, you know. And so now, having experienced that, I would like more time. I would like a bigger budget as well. So like you have the time to like rehearse. That's the big thing for me. Like I really like being able to be as prepared as possible. I don't want just 2 weeks to work on potentially 12 episodes. And you don't even have the 2 weeks. You have your evenings to work on those 12 episodes. I want to give it my all. I want to be able to like fully research a character, like fully create them, know my lines back to front, sideways, upside down. And I just didn't have that on the soap. So I'm looking for that in my next projects. Not to bash any soap because you work so hard. And I loved it. But yeah, that's my long-winded answer.
Fair enough.
That was
Pretty cool.
That was very interesting.
Thanks.
It was an exciting time for all of us as well. She was like, "Oh my god, Paige is on a soap." I was so excited. Short films. How stressful can they be for you? How stressful?
You've done some acting as well, right?
You've done some acting as well.
Yeah.
I have, but in terms of camera, if that's what you're asking,
Yeah, that is what I'm asking.
The short films that I've shot, I think most of them have really small budget,
Yeah.
so very limited the equipment we have. So it's making it work with what we've got. So
Yeah.
that's the.
What's the most creative thing you've had to do on a low budget? Any slippers on stands or anything like that? Or stands?
I mean, I guess stacking things up.
Yeah, stacking things up.
to make a stand.
Yeah.
Stuff
Is
like
that the most it's gone?
Trying to
No one holding a white, blanket. For like, maybe I have all those ideas.
A flashlight. Someone just
Flashlight,
standing
yeah.
with a flashlight.
Someone's got their phone out.
Yeah, someone holding like those reflectors.
Yeah.
But that's quite common. But I'll have a think about it.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, with acting as well, I guess. What about the drag show stuff? Because that's an acting thing as
you'll
well,
get
right?
into that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I would love to hear about this.
Yeah,
I think it's so
Paige was very
cool.
excited.
So I guess last year I did my first drag act.
Wow.
I've always wanted to do it and just didn't know how to get into it. I would go to bars and I would just watch these drag queens do their thing, but never really. It seemed very like untouchable. They seemed like these
Can't relate.
creatures that I can't
Access.
sort of. They seem out of this world in a way, and but also they're so friendly and so relatable and also so welcoming, and they don't sort of limit themselves to like one gender, and it's I find that really cool. So I sort of was interested in doing that, and I just came across this program that they were looking for people who want to try drag, and it's like a drag workshop. So I did it, and then in the end we had a performance, and that was it.
That was targeted towards like ESEA people, right?
Yeah, AC people. So
Yeah.
it was run by Queer China UK. It was a they wanted, it was called Drag Up, and it's about decolonizing drag and how to do it in a way that's not the typical westernized way of doing drag, gluing your brows and like that whole sort of aesthetic. We want to go for the we wanted to sort of go back to our roots and sort of look at how we used to do it in Chinese culture, in Chinese opera, and how male actors would play female roles, and how and sort of look at the history of that, and then explore from there, explore our own acts from there.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Can I ask, like, what were the main differences, like, aesthetically? Because I obviously don't know much about the original.
For Western drag, it's RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
It's that sort of like gluing your brows, very heavy, dramatic, feminine makeup, and then you sort of tape your wig cap, and then it's a whole process, and it's it's a lot of respect for that as well. But the way we did it was looking at Chinese opera and how they did it. At least for my act, it was wrapping the head, like the Chinese way, how they do it, and then the makeup is also like sort of just accentuating our natural brows instead of like covering it and then painting new ones on.
Mm-hmm.
So it was more Chinese, more sort of. It was a mix. For mine, it was a mix of both, but.
Because I watched the documentary as well of the drag out, and that's something I didn't realize. Like Chinese opera, like the roots is there's no. It's mainstream there, right? Because you said
and
in Asia it's like more mainstream. There's no like gender anything. It's kind of just like a show.
And it's seen as a high form of art.
Yeah.
In Asia.
And
Chinese
here it's
opera.
more of like
it's like opera, but in China, right?
Yeah, here's
and
like a niche community.
Over here, it's like underground. If you want to see drag, it's it's in the bar that's only at night, and it's quite hidden, and you have to like find it. But Chinese opera is like a mainstream form of art, which is really cool. And we don't realize that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just find that really interesting. Yeah.
Have you ever been to a drag show before?
No, I haven't. I would love to.
You would love to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, are you doing another one anytime soon?
Oh, yeah, right now. No.
Oh, I should have came in costume.
Yeah.
Next time.
Next time.
Next podcast. You just changed my name, so it's a different character.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Someone else coming on. I'm doing one April 17th. That's my next one.
Is there a
Sure.
place?
It's in the Royal Vauxhall Tavern
Oh, wow.
in Vauxhall.
Yeah.
So it's also another course actually. It's a cabaret course run by the Bitten Peach. The Bitten Peach is a all Asian cabaret collective in the UK. The first one, all Asian. That's really cool. So we've been doing a course every Saturday. That's why I can't do tomorrow because I'm on that course.
Oh right, yeah.
So April 17th is when we do the showcase. So
We will link that up and what
Very
else there.
cool.
yeah.
So do you sing in your...
Yes, I do. I do live
cool.
singing.
He's also a
I
singer.
do live singing in my drag, and I like incorporating the two, because I feel like using my own voice is more powerful than lip syncing.
Right.
Yeah, even though I have a really deep male voice, it sort of challenges the gender norms when I sing it. When I sing in a female presenting
Yeah.
look, you know.
But then there's also like a lot of singers, female, who have very low voices, and then men who sing, and like I'm thinking Justin Timberlake, his high pitch. You know, it all.
Ricky.
Do you sing, Ricky?
Ricky sings in high pitch though. Is that right? What's wrong? You could give an example if you want. You could give an example.
I don't know about that one.
Why?
I can moan in a really high pitched voice,
That's just inappropriate.
but that's the only thing I
Don't
can
do
do.
that now.
Yeah, no, no. But you should sing though. You should just give an example though. Just
What?
give your highest.
Are you punishing me because they made you sing last time?
And I sang, didn't I?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
beautiful. They
You
said I
sang
had
High School
potential.
Musical.
People said I had potential. Just saying. So,
I don't have potential. I'll take that. I don't have potential. I'm good.
how did you get into cinematography then? How did that even begin? That job?
I think back in uni, I did a lot of photography, a lot of camera work, and sort of it was my hobby, you know, during uni, and I sort of did photography like in my own time, and I realized that I can sort of get more jobs doing photography and videography and all of that than performing. So I sort of learned all the ropes in camera and lighting, and then sort of that's like my main source of like income
Fair enough.
while I perform on the side.
Oh, right. How about you? How did you get into acting then?
I can't really remember. I guess as a kid, I really loved to sing, and I joined musicals when I was like 11, more because of the singing aspect, and they were just like amateur musicals, and I just remember having this feeling of like being on stage and having the audience just there, and that energy and that feeling. It's kind of like being on a roller coaster, you know, the adrenaline from that. Yeah. Being like, wow, this is really cool. Like, I really, really like this. Oh yeah. And I was really bad at school. And I was like, the belief I had, childhood Paige, the belief that I had was like, I can't do anything, but I'm okay at this. It's like the only good thing that I
thought you did amazing at GCSEs. Did you
Yeah.
get a party for like doing how well you did or something?
Did I?
Yeah, I remember. I remember,
don't
Mitchell
remember
saying,
that.
I remember Mitchell going to me going, Mitchell's Paige's sister. Mitchell was like, "Oh yeah, we're having a party because Paige did really well for her GCSEs."
Yeah, so what happened, I don't remember this party, but what happened is
I just got-
I was like, I believed I was really bad at school.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what the teachers were telling me since a young age. But I never listened.
Yeah.
And I got to like 15 and I was like, if I actually listen to what they're saying, I'm not too bad. And then I was like, and then I've got a really good memory. So I could not listen and then just teach myself from the textbooks, the GCSE textbooks, and then just pass that way. And it worked. And even to the point where like there was some stuff in my physics textbook, I had no clue what it meant. I just memorized the passage and it came up in my GCSE physics test and I just wrote that passage verbatim and I got an A star. I had no idea what they were talking about, but I was like,
that's some bullshit, man. That's not fair.
Here's me studying like 2 weeks straight and I got like a D.
Yeah, that's because you studied 2 weeks straight. You have to start more than that.
Oh, wait, not GCSEs. GCSEs is fine. It was the A-levels that I fucked up.
Okay, 2 weeks straight for A-levels is not enough.
Yeah, that's true.
That is... So are you photogenic? Do you have photogenic memory then?
Yeah, I guess so. I can like see... Like
Did you see the text, the book?
Exactly. And like
is-
when I first learned my lines, I like see the page.
Took a screenshot.
Yeah.
What?
But it doesn't go in straight away. Like I've met people, especially on Emmerdale, who are much faster than me.
Really?
Much faster.
How long would it take you to like, just learn a page of like script? Like a minute?
So to be honest, I don't really like what I do is I just work on it. And by the time I finish working on it, I know it. And then I just make sure that I drill it a few times so that I could do it even in my sleep.
How many days advanced would you need to work on it? How many days would you work on it?
So I would, when I was on Emmerdale, I was working like the 2 weeks straight. I would start learning it. But like, then you run out of time. Basically, all the time I was running lines. Because you know when you're in like a high stress situation, so you're not relaxed and then things just go out of your head. You kind of have to know it to the point where you could like recite it while you're on a running machine or you're like texting or something. You have to know it that well.
I've never learned anything that well in my life. I need to put
Well, it started in GCSEs for me.
My memory
the
retention is probably the
training for
worst.
learning.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry?
That was the training for learning lines, the GCSEs.
Yeah, exactly.
training.
That's
It's actually really bad. I think that's so bad that I just had to memorize. Like my memory skills got me the A star, not my actual smart levels.
Do you remember?
not your understanding, but your ability.
Yeah.
to recite.
Do you remember that paragraph?
I don't, but I can see the page.
What?
I know it was at the top of the page.
Oh, wow.
And it was on the right-hand page.
Wow.
And there was like blue and green colours around.
If you could recite it, I would have told you to go straight to UCL. Because clearly you got the cure to cancer. That's amazing.
That's incredible.
Thanks.
So when did you do Lambda then? What was that?
Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so Lambda was a course that we did at school. Oh, so I must have started doing that when I started senior school. So around the time that I was doing these...
Senior school?
Yeah.
Secondary school, I think.
Secondary school?
Yeah, that's what we called it. Did you guys not call it senior school?
We called it...
Secondary.
Oh no,
college
we
or
went
A-levels.
to we went to private school and yeah we called
Okay.
we might have called it senior school as well now I think about it.
Yeah, so junior school is like what we call, well, yeah, so primary school, we
what
call
normal
it junior school.
tax bracket people call primary school. Yeah.
Okay, I'll say whatever you want me to say. What do you want me to say? I'll say it.
The senior school's fine.
Senior
That's
school?
year
Yeah.
7 to 11, right? Yeah.
Yeah, to 13. 7 to 13, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it counts A-levels in college as well.
Okay,
then.
okay, fine.
So, yeah, I started the amateur musicals in year 7 when I was like 11.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I was doing Lambda. And so I was very young. I was like one of the youngest people in these amateur musicals. And I loved it. And I really looked up to the people who played the main parts. Everyone was young. Everyone was like under 18. Actually, no, that's not true. Everyone was under like 25. But I was one of the youngest. And by the time we did our 3rd musical, I got one of the leads. And I was 14. Everyone else were like 17, 18. The guy who was playing my love interest was 21.
That's wrong.
Yeah, so we actually had to have a on-stage kiss.
What?
Yeah.
Did he get arrested? What the hell?
No, it was, I mean, look, he was playing a part.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't want to kiss me. I certainly didn't want to kiss him, but it was all kosher.
Yeah.
And I remember we were rehearsing and we had to show the rest of the cast this scene and it involved the kiss. Anyway, we didn't kiss because I don't know what happened. Afterwards, the director came up to me. He came up to me. Some of the other people running the show came up to me and they were like, Paige, why didn't you kiss your co-star? Like, is this the first time you've ever been kissed? I was like, no. I've been kissing boys since. I was like, he didn't kiss me. Why are you blaming it on me?
Yeah. Was it your first kiss?
No, I had kissed a boy before.
Scandalous.
A few boys before.
Paige Sandhu.
I think my first kiss was when I was 13.
13?
Yeah, I think so. Is that too young?
I'm going to be speaking to your father.
Don't speak to him about that.
I'm joking. Well, you might listen to this, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Jess. Surrogate son. Oh, wow. Okay. It's 14. Wow. I did Lambda as well. No, but
What is
you?
Lambda?
Yeah.
I actually don't know what Lambda is.
Lambda is I forgot what it stands. What the acronym?
I don't know either.
It's basically
Language, maybe? No.
Maybe.
Learning?
Maybe. We'll put it up when we find it.
We'll Google it.
Yeah. Lambda is just like a drama thing. So you go and you can do different, like, recite poems or plays.
It's actually a drama school as well.
Yeah, the drama. Yeah, I did the drama school side. So I was in
You know,
plays.
an actual drama
Yeah,
school.
I was.
Oh, you went to the drama school?
Yeah, I did the exams in the drama school.
Oh,
And I
cool.
did, like, Whitgift used to put on, Whitgift is a school where we live, and they used to put on play. Their theatre got basically used for a couple weeks, where we go and perform and do competitions, like poems, recite books, public speaking, all that stuff. And I did it up to I did it for years. I got up to silver. So the last 3 stages are bronze, silver, gold, and then you finish it. You graduate. And up to then, you can do there's 10 years before that. I pretty much did all 10 years and up to silver.
So you have potential to be an actor, is what you're telling
Not
me?
potential, I am an actor.
Oh, okay. My bad.
No, I'm joking. No, but I did it. It was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
I really enjoyed it. I was horrible at public speaking, though.
I can't imagine that.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, I'm really bad at it.
No, you're not. No, because he was my brother's best man at his wedding. And Archie did a speech, and your speech stole the show.
It did.
It was, you were so good.
Thank
And
you.
I could tell that you were nervous beforehand. You're not bad at public speaking at all. You're really good. And I think you should believe in yourself more.
Thank you, Paige. I'm running for president.
Maybe not do that one. Maybe
I was so nervous that the workers there, they noticed me. So the wedding happened where they did the I do's and chat, where Mitchell went, Sophie. It was really weird the way he
When
did it.
did you do that?
When they were doing the
Oh,
vows
right,
and stuff.
vows, yeah,
Because even when he called your mum and dad, he was like mother, father.
Yeah.
It was really weird. Anyway, we did that part, and then there was this drinks part where we just stand around, have drinks on Mitchell, the bride and groom, and take photos, and then after that is the dinner section, and we have dinner and then the speeches, right? And at the drinks part, I don't know if you noticed, but I was I didn't really think about the speech, so I'm getting a bit drunk and I'm just talking to everyone. I'm doing the rounds. I'm literally having conversation here, walking there, conversation there, da. And the people working there were just oh yeah, we've noticed you. You really do the rounds and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I love talking to people. Yeah. And I was like, oh, so you're one of the best men, right? I was like, yeah. No, we're looking forward to your speech. And then it hit me. Oh my God, there's a speech in 2 hours. I am so nervous right now. And then the dinner happened, and during the dinner, I couldn't eat. So by this time, everyone's noticed me because I've been loud and shit, and I couldn't eat, and I'm just there oh my God. There's pictures of me looking at the ceiling.
Fucking shame brick.
I didn't eat anything, and then when the guy started, the person working there was okay guys, I don't know if you remember this, okay guys, we're ready for the speeches. I know you're looking forward to it, especially Archie's. And then I'm just there even this fucker knows me. I was so scared, but then as they started doing the speeches, everyone that went made me think I could do it actually. Maybe I can do it. So I just did it. I just went up there and I was nervous, but once I got the line out, it was fine. Once I got the first sentence, it was just
It's the anticipation.
the anticipation.
The lead up is, yeah.
I was so scared. That's the thing I hate about it, just the anxiety you get.
But then you get, so for me, for going on stage, I have routines and also for auditions.
Oh, really?
Have you heard of tapping?
No, what is that?
So it's EFT, which is emotional freedom technique. I'm not sure if that's right. And basically, you tap on the meridian points on your body. So it's here,
Meridian?
here, here,
Okay.
here, here, and your head, and I think actually under your underarms as well. And when you tap on these points, you're like scientifically proven calming your nervous system.
Oh, really?
So I would do that every time I would go on stage. All of the like backstage crew were like, give me these weird looks when I'm like, it works. I'm not nervous right now.
They were like, what? She's schizophrenic.
I've done it on the bus.
Really?
And I've like stared down people who like, I'm like,
Oh,
you want to say something?
Yeah, I'll be scared of that. It's better than what I do. I just go, oh, oh, all right, get the air out, get the air out. Oh shit!
Damn.
I'll try that
Never
next
heard
time.
of that, yeah.
Try that next time. I'll be
Yeah,
doing
don't
stuff.
tap anywhere. You gotta like
You find the actual.
look it up. Look it
Okay,
up
I'll
on
look
YouTube.
it up. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Emotional. What was the?
I think it's emotional freedom technique.
Freedom
I think, but I might be wrong.
Okay, we'll find it. When we find it, we'll put it up here.
Yeah.
We'll put it up there. Thank you.
We should try that for the next episode.
Yeah.
Why?
Before.
Because I get nervous.
You've been getting less nervous recently.
Yeah, I think. I'm
When
getting
he first came on,
Oh,
everyone kept saying, "Why is he there?"
Dude, but my friends were all like, I can't hear you talk. Like for the first 20 minutes, you're not speaking. I'm like, I'm shitting my pants. But I'm used to it now because it's like
Yeah,
exposure therapy, I guess.
Yeah.
Exactly. Have you ever been so nervous that you haven't been able to perform? Has anything like that happened? Because you used to do Shakespeare theatre, the Globe, right? Were you at the Globe as well? Yeah.
I never have.
Never.
But I mean, I have been. So I started, I guess, doing this kind of stuff in the amateur. Like that was the. I mean, even in school plays, you kind of do it. You know, you're on stage and you're doing plays.
Yeah.
And then I did the amateur stuff, and so I've been doing it from a young age, and it's just fun for me.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
I think the big thing, especially with being on stage, which you don't really get being on screen, is like you have a huge audience out there, and the awareness of them can cause anxiety and like, you know, the shakes and stuff like that. But as long as I do my routine and I like make sure I'm like as calm as possible, I feel like the stage is my home.
Yeah.
You have the adrenaline, but not the anxiety, which is like the perfect.
I want that.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna do that.
Yeah, I will.
Event.
Yeah.
You're hosting, by the way. Yeah.
Are you?
Ooh.
Oh,
We're
that's
hosting
cool.
an event.
I'll be there. Like,
On
hello.
Yeah.
What's the event?
So we're gonna create an event so we're gonna have it's half club, half live music.
Nice.
Have some artists come perform. We're trying to get tattoo artists to just do some tattoos in the back somewhere. But yeah, that's the basis of it for now. No more information. We're still in planning phase.
It's a secret. Top secret.
Is
I
that
know
a
how to
secret?
keep a secret.
It's not really a secret.
It's just, not preparedness.
Yeah. Lack of
Lack of preparation.
In the
preparation.
imagination phase.
Yeah, imagination phase. It's the hopes and dreams phase.
Yeah.
Like,
I love the hopes and dreams.
hey, in the hopes and dream phase, I'm a fucking millionaire.
Me too.
Oh my god! But the Globe, I want to ask because I've been to the Globe a couple of times now, and for me, the thing I love about the Globe is summer night. The lights come on, and you just look up. It's the most beautiful thing you'll see. It's amazing, and like you're just sitting there struggling to follow a Shakespearean play. You're like, what? To be what? What? Yeah. You're like, what the fuck's going on? But it's great. How was that? Because like as an audience, because I used to do the standing tickets. Sorry, I would just stand there. I spent £5, 2.5 hours later, my back is absolutely shattered. But you just, for me, it was still amazing to just be there.
Yeah.
I've done that multiple times. But how was it? How did you even get to do it? Like, how did that journey happen? And how was doing it? Like,
I mean, I loved it. So first, I do have to say, I wasn't on that stage. I was on the Sam Wanamaker stage,
Oh, right.
which is part of the Globe. But it's
there too, yeah.
Have you been there? Yeah. It's very cool because it's inside, but they don't have any lighting. So what you have to do is all of the. Actually, is this always for my play anyway? The actors held their lights, and it was candlelight.
oh,
So we literally walked around with kind of lanterns. And you had to make sure that you were lighting yourself on the right side, and you would light in the middle of the play. Or it was really,
So
it's another effect,
yeah.
I think, which is super cool. But I loved that time. Yeah. So I was in All's Well That Ends Well, a play that I didn't really know beforehand. And I auditioned for the lead. I didn't get the lead, but I got another part, which actually was just a great part. She sort of comes on in the second half and like rips all the powerful men to pieces. And I was like, I can do that. It was very fun for me. Yeah. So I worked with some really great people, very, very good actors. I loved the director. She was great. She really it was the first time that I felt like I was allowed to be like, kind of, I wanted to let loose. I didn't want to be constrained. And especially in this part, I felt like she came on, she was much wilder than the rest of the characters at that point. She does some pretty crazy stuff, and she sort of takes over the last scene and sort of has the power. And so I wanted to be free to just like be a bit weird and crazy and like try things out. And I'd never had the confidence to do that with other people that I'd worked with before, but she really like brought that out of me. And yeah, it's just, I mean, especially working at the Globe, because of the history of the place, it feels magical. Even just rehearsing there, It feels magical. It feels like you're tied to Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And, you know, all of the many, many, many hundreds of thousands of actors who've been there and worked there. And yeah, it was great.
How comes you worked in the Globe?
Yeah, well, what's your story?
I've never worked there, but I've seen a show at the Sam Wanamaker's Theatre. It's candlelit. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I saw a production of The Little Match Girl. And it was like a puppet of it's like is it a fairy tale? It's like like a folk tale of a little match girl holding a match.
Sad.
Very sad story. But I think the whole show was also candlelit.
Right.
It's really cool.
You've done musicals before, right?
I have done shows before, Amdram so far. Yeah.
Something about the Cinderella musical.
Yes.
Nicole, I don't remember what Nicole.
Why did it get so serious?
No.
Yes. What about
something about it? You were a part of it
Yes.
somehow, but I don't know.
Yes.
I don't.
Because I don't think we met at that point.
No, I don't think so.
It was an Amdram production of Cinderella. They called it Cinderella Enchanted. It was based on the Rodgers and Hammerstein version of Cinderella. I don't know if you know it. There's a 1997 film with Whitney Houston and Brandy of Cinderella. It's I think it's a Disney production. But basically, I was in the ensemble for that one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And Nicole went to see that.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that how Nicole met, or was Nicole before?
No, Nicole and I met in uni. Yeah. We went to art school together.
Nicole was our art director who throws things at me when I say controversial things.
I've met both of these lovely guys through Nicole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Separate. I think the
separate time.
I met you at the launch
at the
event.
show.
I met. He has a brand for his clothes.
Oh,
right.
launch event.
AVIP,
yes.
and
Cool.
he put an event. Me, Joe. You met Joe and Chloe at the same time as me.
Yes.
Oh,
Joe,
nice.
And, we met them
So
together.
Nicole is the person who brings all of us together.
Nicole's the glue.
Yeah.
Nicole is the glue.
I had COVID that night. I didn't realize I had
at
COVID.
the opening.
So you gave all my guests COVID.
No, I don't know about the guests, but I did definitely gave it to Joe and Chloe. Definitely gave it to Joe. They were not happy. But
I've never had it.
you never had COVID?
Never had it. Were
Touch
you living somewhere else?
No, but I was working as well.
Oh,
So I was
wow.
not isolated.
Paige might not look it, but she's got a bit of third world.
Was it like an isolated crew? Is that why?
Yeah, so we had to. We were far away from each other, but I was around plenty of people who caught it, and we didn't realize at the time. And then I just never got it. Like I've been around my family as well. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I'm.
I was fine for the whole period. I traveled during it. I went on holiday twice during coronavirus.
no.
Yeah, I did everything. I went to Portugal twice, and I went to Greece, all during coronavirus. You know, I'm living my best life. Didn't get it. Then, like, one day I'm sitting there. My dad brought it back home.
Oh.
I'm just sitting there, and he just brought it back home. And then a couple of days later, I got fucking COVID. And since then, I haven't stopped getting ill. Every winter I get
Oh, really?
Yeah, every winter I get ill now.
Fucked up the
I'm
system.
fragile as fuck.
I got it twice.
You got it twice?
I got it twice.
I'm surprised.
What? The third world in me
No, I'm just
is
surprised.
weak immune.
Yeah,
Weak immune.
I thought you'd be immune.
What? 'Cause from my country, huh?
Oh, yeah, but he's the good type. Well, you're Hong Kong, right?
Yeah, it's Hong Kong.
Yes.
That's why
I
he's
was
a good
born
type.
there,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The good type.
The good
Oh,
type.
the-
The good
I actually like Hong
does
Kong.
that mean? What's
I actually
that
like Hong Kongers the most. I'm not gonna lie. They are the most fun Chinese people you'll ever meet. They are great.
They're most aggressive.
That's what makes them so fun. I went to one karaoke party. Okay, I'm taken.
Aggressive.
No, we went to. I went to one karaoke night with Hong Kongers, and it was the most. They just taught me "Dule Lomo." That means very rude.
Oh, right. Okay.
You should say it.
Gotta bleep it out.
Nah.
We could clip it and send it to people. Paige said,
It's become a meme.
"Yeah,
Repeat after me.
yeah."
No.
What were we talking about before I started chatting?
I completely forgot.
This is what happens. We lose track a lot.
We spoke about COVID and then the conversation dies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What was it like shooting in COVID for both of you? Like, was it weird during that time?
I mean, I actually started my show during COVID.
Yeah.
So I hadn't experienced what it was like before.
Yeah.
It was weird because we had to be 2 meters away from everyone.
Was that the reason you kissed the tennis ball?
Yes.
COVID?
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, when I first joined, my character kisses another character. And we couldn't do that because of COVID, and Emmerdale were very strict on the rules, which was good because it kept everyone safe. So to like special effects it, I had to walk up to a pole with a tennis ball is guy's head,
Yeah.
and like go in for a kiss. And it was like one of my, like maybe my first week or whatever, and it was
Just
embarrassing. I was
Not
like,
gonna tennis ball. Imagine that.
I mean, I didn't like go in. Like,
What? Why
properly
not? That'd be
kiss.
hilarious.
I just had to, pucker the lips and like get close to the tennis
How
ball.
did the end product look?
It
looked
looked
good.
good.
It looked
I
good.
think it looked
Really?
alright.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Convincing.
When they got, I remember seeing the video. They were explaining it, and
Yeah.
when they brought the character back in, it was like legit. Like honestly, we can make it look like you have a girlfriend. Honestly, like your lonely days are over. It's fine. Was that too me?
No, it's okay. I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
That's pretty cool. How about you? Was it any? Did he shoot?
Did you?
much during
Yeah.
COVID?
Did you work during COVID?
I did a little musical production. It was, they were hoping things will open up again. So it was like a full on show. It was going to be a show in 2020, and then it turned out things weren't getting better. So they turned it into filming it as a musical. They still filming it as a video.
Right.
So we still did the performance on the stage, empty audience, but we filmed it. But I guess it was rehearsing at home, Zoom rehearsals, and then we had to wear our masks when we got to the theater and take them off like right before
The play. Yeah.
filming. It's like, and the mask on. I think it's the same everywhere, but yeah, that was an interesting experience.
Fair enough.
Interesting. Yeah.
There's something I want to know about acting. So I know there's this character in Game of Thrones who got.
Where are you going with this? Okay. Here we go.
No, he got a lot of hate.
Oh, Joffrey, the Joffrey character.
I don't know. I don't watch Game of Thrones. But
Why the
like,
fuck?
no, I just know this like thing.
Yeah,
but-
you're talking about the Joffrey character, Jack Gleason.
Yeah,
Hate.
so he
That's
got
true,
hate
but-
in person because his character was so
Yeah.
hateful.
Did
Like,
you get that?
did you get that?
Yeah.
No?
I mean, well, so basically, when I first started and I was, my first episode was up, I checked Twitter to see what was being said, and it was really mean. Not about my character, about me.
I think I remember that actually. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And I had much less confidence then, and I believed what people were saying.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not going to ever like read comments again.
Yeah.
So I actively like don't read comments as much as I can. I avoid it as
Did you see the comments on your courtroom scene one?
No, I don't want to like.
Well, I could tell you
don't
because
wanna
I
know.
read them, and they all were like, "She's amazing." Honestly, they were like, "She's glorious."
Yeah, I guess it's a compliment.
Yeah.
In a way, for the acting skills, right? It's so convincing
Well,
that they
in that
hate you.
situation, they were just hating on her for no
Yeah.
reason at the first part. But they did. I definitely know they were like, the people were loving it.
That's
I remember
nice.
reading it and going like, "Yeah, fucking hell, Paige, let's go."
But I think what I tried to do with Mina,
Yeah.
I find it really interesting to find the contradictions in a character. So I was playing a serial killer, but I wanted her to be vulnerable, and I wanted her to be childlike sometimes, and I wanted her to be sweet sometimes. I think it's interesting when you have a villain that you're kind of rooting for, because they're so evil,
Yeah.
but they're also likable.
Makes them
And there are a lot of things like that, like You on Netflix.
Yeah,
Like he's
yeah.
a horrible person, but I actually do kind of want him to win, but then I kind of don't, but then I do because
Yeah.
I just enjoy him.
You
you
connect
know?
with them.
Exactly,
Past
yeah.
the crime, past-
yeah.
Yeah.
They're humorous, and you
Motivated.
get to know them more, and I think that's an interesting thing. So I was trying to lean into
Do you
that.
find yourself reading people differently since you started acting as well? Because you look into characters and try to build them up, right? So do you look at people and then go, "That guy is this, that"? Do you ever does the analytical side ever go into your real life? Does it leak over? Because you know where I'm going with this after, by the way.
Do I? I don't know.
What did you think of me?
Oh, right.
Piece of
okay.
shit.
Piece of shit. Yeah.
Okay. I think that, not to toot my own horn, but I'm gonna. I think that I am emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
And being an actor like lends itself to like being aware of. I'm really aware of my own hang-ups, like where I lack in confidence, where I have confidence. Like I work on myself a lot, and I think also being an actor, I can read people emotionally. I don't know if I'm always right or wrong or whatever, but yeah, I think I have high emotional intelligence. So yeah.
Read people emotionally. What do you mean by that?
So like, I think I can tell when people feel uncomfortable. I think I can read people's faces. Like if I said something that hurt you
Yeah.
and you tried to cover it, I think I would be able to read like a flicker
Okay.
of your eyes, something that would give it away.
That to me means that
Perceptive.
you knew you were scaring me back in the day. You knew I
Yeah.
was shit scared.
I knew I was.
There was a few times when Paige scared the shit out of me.
Well, what happened?
Fully. There's one party.
Wait, can we just give the context of this? So Archie is friends with my brother and has been for a long time, right?
Since we were 13.
Right.
And I'm 29 now. So,
And
yeah.
I was a teenager back then, hormonal, not a nice person. No, most teenagers aren't nice, right? You don't have a lot of empathy.
I could confirm she wasn't nice.
I mean, look, I just had a short fuse. I had a temper. I wasn't a bad person,
No, you
but I
wasn't.
was a teenager. And like,
Intimidating.
then my brother's really loud friends would come over and like take over the TV and like eat all the food, and they would be so loud. And
I probably was about 50% of that.
you are
You are the
always the
cause.
loudest
Fine.
person.
Yeah, I was the loudest one. There was about 8 of us, but I was 50% of the noise. I can admit that. Yeah. But look, there was times. To be fair, when we were teenagers, we were too scared to even talk to girls anyway. So we wouldn't talk to anyone.
I'm still scared of women.
You are. Yeah. That explains a lot. But it was actually like, even when we were older, I remember like years ago, maybe when we were 22, was it after Monica's birthday, your sister's birthday? I did 3 things wrong that night. I pissed off Mitchell's then girlfriend, now wife, with my dumb jokes. Okay. I danced with Monica's friend, and Mitchell got really, really drunk, right? And then I came to your house the next day, and you just went, "Archie," and I went, "What did I do? Which one was it? Which one am I gonna get in trouble for?" And I'm just there like, shit. Which one is it? Which one is it? I sat down, and it was the drunk thing. Mitchell was drunk. That's
Well,
why.
I told you off.
No, you were like, Archie, come here. And you were in your cast at the time, so you couldn't move.
No. Oh, no, that wasn't Monica's thing. That was another time.
No,
Yeah.
no, it was because Mitchell was really blacked. He blacked out drunk. And
Yeah,
then-
that was Monica's charity event.
Oh, was that a charity event?
Yeah,
Sorry,
'cause
charity
I didn't
event.
go to that.
Yeah, charity event. And that one, I was shit scared. I was like, oh fuck.
I
Which
don't
one is it?
remember this. I think you just make
Wait, so you
stuff
have
up.
another scenario in your head?
No, I don't think. Look, I can't remember. It didn't happen if I can't remember.
Well, clearly it was traumatic for one of us. I was just like, oh my God, which one was it? And then it was Mitchell getting blackout drunk. And I was like, oh, I could actually like defend that. I had no idea. I wasn't there. I was chilling down that side.
Blame ignorance.
Yeah, I just blame ignorance. But yeah. No, but then you have been nice though. You have been very
Thanks.
you have always been sweet. It's more like we were too scared to talk to you. That was it. It was more us. And I think that might be just like an us problem.
No, I did give off, like, back then, I did give off, like, don't come near me vibes.
Yeah.
But I forgive myself for that.
I forgive you too, I guess.
Thank you.
But to be fair, your dad was quite scary as well at times. So
Yeah.
I think it might be in this part. Did I tell you what your dad said to me when he? So we were like, we weren't allowed in the house for a good few years.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember this.
I think it rings a bell, yeah.
We came once when routine, but I wasn't there to be fair, so I can defend it. But like, the other guys went there and they were a bit like not nice. They were a bit rude apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Denise made food, and then one of them said, "Oh, it's okay, we don't want it," and then they ordered Chinese after Denise spent time making food. The mum, and yeah, it's bad, right? Really bad. No, really bad. I wasn't there though, so I can be like fucking, I can what my hands up. But then Jas, Paige's dad was like, okay, they're not coming home, they're not coming over, and that was when we were like 15, 16 or something, and literally it was we came back one day. And I think I was 19 at the time. So it was like a few years we weren't allowed in the house. We started university and stuff. I come over and I got a big ass beard. I'm standing there. And Jasper just comes up to me and goes, he looks at me and he goes, nice beard. You've gotten fat. I just went, oh, well, I looked at Mitchell and said, what do I do? What do I do? But by the end of it, I won him over. So I was fine. That was the day I won him over.
Oh, now he loves you.
I put a shift in that day. I'm going to win him over, I am. So, yeah.
Surrogate son.
Surrogate son. I'm trying to get on the wheel just to annoy Mitchell. I was like, Jas, could you write like a pen to me? I could take that. And I'd be there at the meeting. Mitchell, dad. I forgot what I was going to ask you. Yeah, the 3 body problem event. What's that about? You're actually a part of that team, huh? The new Netflix show.
Yeah, that was last week. So there's this thing called Milk Tea Films, and they are this. It's run by these 2 women called Chi and Vicky, and they host these free screenings of Asian-led films that are like new films that come out from whether they're Hollywood films or they're films from Asia. So they put on free screenings. It's great. It's always a nice community event. So they partnered with Netflix last week and they hosted the premiere, basically the London premiere of the Netflix show 3 Body Problem. It's a TV show based on the books by a Chinese author.
I never knew that.
Yeah, and I haven't read it, but it's apparently a really, really good franchise, sci-fi franchise. So yeah, I was asked to photograph the event for them, so that was really, really cool. Really, 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 really cool to because the cast was there. It was a whole red carpet event, so that was a really cool experience. Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
I think he was working on another project as well, right? The Fly?
Yes, that was a short film that my friend was producer on. It was a short film, and then I did the stills and behind the scenes for it. That was also another cool experience. That was last year. Yeah.
Do you have anything coming up this year? Any big projects you can talk about? Because last time we realized there's a lot of things that people can't talk about.
Yeah.
For NDAs and stuff. So it's like,
Oh.
so anything that you can talk about.
Bless your ass.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
The cabaret show that I mentioned on April 17th, The Bit and Peach, that's coming up. And I'm also shooting a short film in the summer. And that's all I'll say.
You're shooting it as in like you're directing it, or
I'm
shooting?
I'm DOP.
DOP, director of photography.
Yes, so I'm the head of camera department for that one.
Oh,
That's very very exciting.
what's the difference between that and a cinematographer? Is it the same
It's
thing?
actually the same thing.
It's the same thing. All right.
Cinematographer
So
is
my idea of cinematographer was camera guy essentially,
Yeah.
but I guess that's not it, right?
yes, but it's head of camera department, so they lighting as well.
Oh, so you're in charge of
camera
everyone.
and lighting
Okay.
and the mood of the film, the colors you want the film to look like, and planning the shots and all of that.
Who-
So
who's-
not just operating the camera.
Who would you think is your top 3 cinematographers then, right now? I've got a couple.
Oh, what are your?
I got Roger Deakins as my favorite.
Yes,
I love
he's up
everything
there.
he
He's
shoots.
up there. Which film of his? you Like
Sicario, just for that evening shot, the
Yes.
sunset shot.
yes,
That
yes,
was
yes.
like beautiful. And he was in 2049 as well, but Blade Runner.
Yeah,
and
Blade
everything
Runner.
about
That
like,
was
beautiful.
that was cool, really cool. I like really dramatic, colorful lighting.
Yeah.
I like that.
So who would fit that bill for you? Who would you?
I mean, he's definitely up there. I'm. Who else do I like? I like Christopher Doyle, who does Wong Kar-wai's films as
Yeah.
well. Who else? But I'm more of a photography person, and I sort of look at films. I'm inspired by a lot of photographers. Yeah. But for films, I'm actually quite new to cinematographers because they don't get the rep. They don't they don't get the spotlight.
They
But
don't,
sometimes
like
I
a
don't.
few of
I
them
don't know
almost.
who.
Yeah, yeah.
Who you know. Who,
I find that it's like a director finds a cinematographer they love, and then they
Yeah.
just like stick together, make a few
And
movies,
then
and
it's-
then they become.
then we hear about the directors, but we don't. hear
yeah,
about
exactly
the,
right. Yeah.
The camera people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty cool. So do you like is the goal to be a leading cinematographer, or is it to be a leading performer or a leading photographer? What is it that you want to achieve at the end of all of this?
Well, I think I love both. I love both, and I'm sort of exploring the two at the moment. So I'll see which road leads me further. But right now I am happy doing both, exploring it. Yeah.
Cool. How about you? What's your favorite actor?
Hmm.
Who do you want to work with the most?
I think it changes depending on what I've just seen. But I mean, I just love Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah.
What I love about her is like the way that she transforms, and she's weird, you know.
Weird
And
as
like
fuck.
I love her the choices of roles that she makes, and like I think just I'm really inspired by her career, and I would like to sort of do my own version of what she's doing.
I wonder what that's gonna look like. I'm excited to see. You're shooting a movie right now, or have you started shooting?
We're in the pre-production phase.
Are you allowed to
of the
say
movie.
much about that movie?
I don't actually know.
Because the name is out already, like the line.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
There was a Variety article about it, I think.
Yeah, so it's been announced. I can say that I'm in it. I'm always scared of what
I think we got the
can
name of it. So
say.
what's the name of it?
Lioness.
Lioness,
Lioness
yeah.
is the film, and it's about Princess Sophia Duleep Singh, who was a Indian, South Asian princess who lived in Britain. She was born in 1876, and she became a suffragette. So the play is about her, and then there's also a modern aspect. So yeah, that's not the play. Sorry, the movie.
The movie, yeah. yeah, movie.
So cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That's.
Can we know about your role?
I'm playing Sophia, Princess Sophia. Yeah.
Oh my God, a princess!
Oh my
Yay.
god!
Princess. Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
it's very exciting. It's a dream role.
Do you know where you're shooting and when you're starting and stuff like that, or just?
I do. Can't tell you. I don't think.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, cool.
I don't
She'll
know.
be shooting somewhere on planet Earth. Cool, fair enough. So I guess that's all you can tell us then. There you go, lioness. Done.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, problem number one. Back to it again. We can't hear anything. NDAs kill us, man. Absolutely kill us. Cool.
I guess that would be a long-term project then, right?
What do you mean?
Like, you'll be busy with that and you won't be able to do other things.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not as long term as Emmerdale.
Yeah.
Films don't tend to like film for that long. So, but like the research phase has been long.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a responsibility. I'm playing someone who was actually real and someone who means a lot to a lot of people. You know, she did amazing things in this country for women and men, but she's also like almost like a religious figure, or her family is anyway, in South Asia. So I feel a responsibility to her family, to the people who look up to her, to, you know, Sikh people, to like, yeah, I just, there's a lot riding on it. You know?
I feel like there's an added pressure because she's a real person. She was a real person.
Yeah, exactly. Like I have to get the accent right. The accent's different.
Can I get a bit of that? No.
I know.
No, not allowed. I'm pretty sure that's NDA.
Nah, I just think that's like out of order. I don't know. Cool. That's pretty cool. And you have the Bendit like Beckham producer producing it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garinda Chada,
Yeah.
she's joined the project as well. So that was really cool, very exciting. I really look up to her. So
Yeah, she's amazing.
that was a cool moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a feature film, right?
Yes.
And you're the star.
So there's
No.
two leads,
there's two leads.
my part, and then there's the modern day story played by Aditi Rao Hidari. And she is a great actress.
Cool. Shall we start asking dumb questions? Because we've kind of gone through most of the questions, haven't we?
Have we? You
I
clearly
haven't-
have not been looking at
I've been looking at the script.
No, this was like, just go with the flow. It doesn't matter.
Well, Paige wanted to talk about how many people friend zoned her. So I thought,
Oh.
or how many people she's friend zoned. And I guess Matt you could do the same.
Oh.
Oh.
How many people friend zoned you, Paige?
I mean, yeah, like I've been friend zoned, but I haven't like counted.
You've been friend zoned.
Yeah.
You've asked out guys if they friend zoned.
No, I've never asked out guys.
So how have you been friend zoned?
Like the vibe is no.
The vibe is no.
Yeah.
I think more Paige. They might just be too nervous.
They might just be scared.
Yeah.
I definitely can think of a few people, like I think 2 people who the vibe has just been like, no, thank you. I'm like, okay. But there was never anything explicit said. Like I was never like, do you want to go on a date with me? No,
Okay.
I would be too scared to do that.
Oh, so you never ever asked a guy out ever?
I don't think so.
Well, that's not what someone says. Okay.
So with my current boyfriend, I was the one who
He was pounced upon. Sorry, what?
no, I didn't pursue. I just made him aware that he could pursue me.
I love it.
Dropping the handkerchief.
Exactly. It's just like
The doors are open.
Look, she went
Yeah.
up to him and said, "Look, I'm available for you. I'm available."
that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
That
I just
story.
flirted like heavily. Like really flirted.
It was one of the funniest evenings I've ever seen, and I'm not allowed to talk about it, so I won't. But it was actually one of the funniest events I've ever.
You're just gonna cuck the audience like that.
I mean, look, without Paige's permission, I would
That's
never
true.
talk about it.
It's I want to keep it as private.
Yeah,
as
let's
Let's
keep
keep
it
it
private.
private.
It's hard with you because
I like the
you
friendship.
know him.
Yeah, I know
but-
him. He's also my best mate, so I knew him from school as well. So.
But yeah, back to the original thing. I've definitely had men who've like wanted me to stay away from them. Not that I was like, oh, I need you. I was like, I'm flirting.
If you went with that energy,
I flirted. and,
what is flirting? What is flirting in your eyes?
You know,
I don't know.
No, I
the
feel
point.
like women and men see flirting
Very
as
differently.
Very different.
Very differently.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't think you would know if a woman's flirting with you?
100%.
How you're in
been-
a relationship?
Yeah, right now. But that's because after years and years of working out what the fuck's going on. But there's been times where I'll be sitting there going, oh, she liked me.
You realize years later, right?
Years later.
It's like you're making coffee and like, that was flirting.
There was one time I went...
It's not obvious.
There was one time a girl would stay up with me till like 2 a.m. just chatting. And I would go see her on like a regular basis. I'd be like, oh, I'm coming over. It's like 1 a.m. I'd be like, yeah, I'm coming over. Like university times. Didn't ever fucking clock that she liked me. I was telling my mate, I was telling Joe years later, and I was like, I think she liked me. He was like, why did you think that? I told her all of this. And he just went, well, yeah, you fucking idiot. She liked you. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. So yeah, we're dumber than you think.
Yeah.
I think I've had the opposite too, where I've like been friendly with guys and then they've thought that I've liked them, but I'm actually like, no,
Yeah.
I just want to be your friend.
Yeah, men are oblivious.
Yeah.
I don't think all men are.
Most.
Your boyfriend is.
He is actually.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. It's good though. Innocence is good. It's better to be innocent. Not you're innocent though. You're too innocent. You need to like up people.
Am I?
Yeah, you too. You're still saying it for a reason.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think I friend zone girls, but sort of I friend zone girls, but like without realizing it when I was younger, because I knew I was gay, but they didn't know. So I would hang out one on one with a girl and they
Yeah.
they would.
Because I would always imagine a gay guy, because they're not nervous at all, would be
Yeah.
more attractive. Because their energy
Ah,
would
the
be so calm and
confidence.
confident, right? Because you're not like a guy wanting someone. When you meet one, you know, trying to hang out with them, like, yeah, well, not that bad, but yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just expressing my personal experience.
You know, the more you talk, the more I realize what's going on.
Yeah. I am the issue.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm friends with a lot of girls.
Not a lot, but like a few.
Yeah.
And then I felt bad afterwards.
Did you ever tell him why, or did he just be like, "Nah, fuck off"?
Nah, fuck.
We would hang out like one on one. We would go watch films. We would go to exhibitions, museums.
Okay, you know, in the girl's defense, that's a fucking date, dude.
Yeah.
But for me, it was it's two friends hanging out.
Shut up,
But
boy.
it's yes.
The girl's probably
it's
going,
very
"Oh my god, it's so
misleading.
cute!
It's
A
very
movie,
misleading.
exhibition.
It's
This is
very
so nice."
misleading. I'm sorry to everyone. I don't mean it.
Damn.
So were you aware that the women you friend-zoned were like maybe trying to flirt with you or were interested
No,
in you?
because they didn't show any sign of anything.
So how did you know that they were into you?
Other people told me. Other people who are mutuals told me. And I was like, what? Years later, I was like, oh.
So I don't like vagina.
Oh no, I'll never.
That's an awful thing to say. What the fuck, dude? What are the things you can say?
This is why I'm single.
This is gonna be edited out, and it just.
Well, I mean, look.
Ricky said.
Yeah. That's why I don't like vagina. Yeah, just put that. I'd be like, I'm gonna just start a fucking campaign. He's actually gay.
Oh, God.
Have you seen his hair? He's actually gay. What tips would you give him? Now he needs to get a girlfriend. And I can't really give him tips because my life has been pretty shit as well with this kind of stuff. So.
Okay,
Not
so
recently at least, but yeah.
confidence is my big tip.
Does it seem confident to you?
I think so. I
out of
think
the
you're
2 hours?
really confident.
Do I?
Yeah. I think you just seem like you don't like believe in yourself. Like a tiny
Isn't
bit.
that confidence issues? I don't believe in myself.
Like I feel like you seem confident in this room.
Yeah.
Like your body language is very confident, and like you're very confident with like the way you style yourself. Because that like I'm not always confident with the way that I style myself. Like I feel like I kind of want to know what everyone else is going to wear so I can sort of blend in a bit more. But I think your sense of style is very like individualistic.
I want to stand out.
Yeah, exactly. And that takes confidence and like it really suits you. But then the way you're talking about women seems like you don't really like, I don't know. And I feel mean. I feel like I'm...
Say it.
Just say it.
This
Just
okay?
say it. This is the
like beautiful.
clippable content.
Okay. It comes across a little bit like potentially you maybe don't believe in yourself with women. And like maybe maybe you don't believe that you're a catch, but like you are.
Thank
For
you.
sure.
Thank you.
From what I've seen so far, you seem like a really nice person. You seem ambitious. You seem like you've got a great work ethic. Like you look great. Like what isn't there to like?
This is the most compliments I've got my entire life.
Like
Yeah, my DMs are open.
Your DMs are open. Yeah.
They're just empty.
They're just very empty. No, it's fine. You get somewhere. I mean, look, first time I met you, I thought you were pretty cool as well.
Thank you.
It's only after you get to know you is the problem.
Yeah.
It's prolonged exposure.
Yeah.
Is when you start realizing.
Oh shit. Not so much of a catch.
To be fair, he found love in Greece for a bit.
Nice.
What? You can't ask to get stuff cut out. We could talk about this. So he did find love in Greece for a little bit.
It wasn't really
She was
love.
very beautiful. She was a very pretty girl. Very pretty girl. And what was the reason? Why did you break her heart?
What do you mean? Why did I break her
You
heart?
promised to marry her and everything, didn't you?
No.
So basically, we was at the wedding I met him at. That's how we met. We went to Greece for a wedding.
Not for Paul's.
Not for Paul's.
No.
It was another
So
friend
it's
of ours.
Steven.
Steven
Okay.
Samantha. And then
Very
we were at the wedding and they put all the singles on one table and Joe and Chloe just to like rub it in our face that, we're single. Right?
Okay.
And then Ricky and this other Greek girl, very pretty girl, started hitting it off. And we were like, oh shit, okay. They started really hitting it off on the dance floor, and then they disappeared into the darkness of the wilderness, and then just come back at the end of the party. I don't know what they were doing. I don't want to know. And then the next day, we're like, where's Ricky? We get a video call. Ricky's like just waking up from a bed we haven't seen before.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You started adding flavor to the story. No. That is not what happened.
And we were just like, fuck. And then at first he said, I never slept with her, I didn't do anything. And then other stuff came out after that as well. So.
I don't think you know the full story.
I heard that you promised to marry her and you.
No, I did not.
That's what I heard.
For me, I just saw it as a holiday.
Hot fling. So why did you promise her that then?
I didn't promise anything.
Okay, well. Paige, what would you think about that? Do you think he's still a good guy after all of this?
Yes. I think it's okay.
It's not viable. Greece.
That's true. I'll allow it.
Also, the outskirts of Greece.
Yeah, she lived in.
Well, that changes things, does it?
He went to the countryside and got it.
The countryside. So it's
You
even
can act
hard.
different then, huh?
I'm digging myself a hole.
Matt, what advice would you give him as a guy who rejected many girls?
A guy. I don't have that experience, so I don't.
Well, I mean, look,
Actually, I do.
maybe you need to lean into your gay side more because Matt's been rejecting so many girls, right? Just lean into your gay side more.
No, a lot of people think I'm gay.
Yeah, I know.
Do you think I'm gay?
Did you think he was gay when he first met?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so.
Nah, I didn't think you were gay when I first met you.
No, because I think I started dressing like this quite a while back.
I thought you were foreign money. I thought you were like a international student who came.
Oh, hell no.
yeah.
I'm broke.
And then I got to know him, and then I was like, oh no, he
You're broke.
he fucking.
Yeah, I think because I started dressing like this before this fashion stuff got like really big. So I pierced my ears and started wearing dangly earrings before people started doing it here from like K-pop influence. And I think that's why people started thinking I was gay and stuff, and dyeing my hair and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but I think nowadays it's very, very normal.
One can.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like also nowadays gender is so much more fluid. Like there's so much more accepted that you really couldn't judge someone just by their sense of style. Yeah.
Yeah, my style is pretty fucking boring. So
I can be a stylist.
I don't want to look like.
Why?
It would be
No.
fun if you did an episode where you guys swapped styles.
Oh,
Very, very fun.
I've never seen Matt so excited.
But you would have to dye your hair and you would have to go back to natural.
But my hair is so like sensitive.
yeah. I think you would.
Or
go
get
bald
wigs.
I would go bald if I think.
if you bleaches.
Well, why you say that? What's wrong with my hair?
I can see your hairline, brother.
My hairline's fine.
Sorry, lack of hairline.
What do you mean? My hairline is fine.
The corners are a bit faded.
It's always been like that.
Oh yeah.
Fuck me.
You could wear a wig.
A wig? I'm not bald.
No, I
Oh,
mean
for the hair.
for the
Yeah,
hair swap
I'm
thing.
not losing my fucking hair. It's good. But don't even start this. My hairline's like, you're okay.
You both have great hair, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Trying to do.
Don't have to lie to him. It's fine.
My hairline's fine. Yeah, to be fair, all the boys, minus a couple, have pretty good hairline. To be fair, boldness is not a problem. Shut the fuck up. Don't
I didn't say anything.
give me that look. Okay, fine. I wear a wig. But then I don't know if I can pull off your look, man.
I don't know if you can fit in my clothes.
But that would be the fun of
We weren't
it.
talking about
Oh,
actually.
God.
We weren't talking about actually swapping clothes. You piece of shit. Listen, and you know,
No, I think it'd be fun for.
we could try it. I mean, my clothes are just pretty like.
I'll just do a
smart,
styling
casual.
video for you. You know, like you won't. I'm not styling you like me. I'm styling you in a way.
Wait, what's wrong with the
that
clothes I'm
fits
wearing now? Just like smart casual, isn't it?
you. It's fine.
That's what I wear.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh my god, this guy. It's fine. What's wrong with my clothes?
Nothing.
Go on, do it.
You're good.
I would like to know what you would style him in.
Yeah.
And me too.
Oh.
and
Can
me
you
too.
style us all?
I'm down.
All right, go on. Okay, go
We can
through,
all
go
just
through
do
one by
one.
one. How? Okay, me, then Paige, then Matt. What would you do?
I'm
for
so
me?
interested.
No, but it's like for me, it's like I like to go shopping with someone, and then I see things on the rack. I'm like, okay, try this on, rather than because I don't want to just put you in a specific style because then I'm categorizing you in something else rather than finding your style.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So we should do a shopping video.
Oh.
Are you paying?
Can if we go to like H&M and Primark and stuff.
Imagine making Primark look good. Yo, that's a good video. Yo, fucking-
Video idea.
the children ran into these fucking clothes right here.
My people.
My people, your people. Well, maybe my people as well.
Your people.
Yeah, we out here working on these Primark shit. You never know. What else do you want to ask before we call it? We got a little bit more time left.
Anything you guys want to promote?
Well, we got the movie coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's
movie.
my
Main thing.
thing.
Yeah. Matt, anything you want to promote?
The cabaret show. I've seen it twice already, so
Yeah.
I think that's enough.
Don't fucking annoy him. All right, leave him alone. I think we,
That's about it. Anything questions you want to ask us?
yeah. Any questions from you guys before we call it a day?
What's the plan? Where were you thinking of taking the podcast? What's next?
big-
What's next?
Big question. That.
This is the big question. That
So we've been
was
realizing
talking
this
about
podcast is slowly deteriorating. the views are
I
going
think
down.
because we're trying to target a different audience every episode
Okay.
because the creative like guests change every episode, so it's quite hard to have a consistent viewer base. So we either need to change up the way we set up the talk or whatever, or we just have to go in a completely different direction.
Yeah.
Start doing, I think he said street interviews and all that kind of stuff.
Basically,
Finding
pad it up
something.
and basically, we're working it out. We're pivoting.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and keep the podcast going to an extent, but it's gonna be more personality focused, rather than
Yeah.
work focused going forward. I think.
We still want to get the information out there, but I think majority will be personality, getting to know the person.
Yeah, promoting the personality. Yeah, basically, and then also we'll do street interviews and other video, or maybe the Primark video.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be more I think the events are gonna do better for us than the pod for a while. I think.
Yeah, we're gonna host an event and see how that goes. We're in collaboration with
Yeah.
Melon the Cartel.
Yeah. And then by the end of it, hopefully, we saw podcasts trajectory, and for the first 2 years, they're always not that great. It takes 3 years before even they start getting some
I
significant.
think most of them now it's like a year.
Yeah, but they're significant.
Still
releases,
quite.
what we're trying
Yeah,
to-
it's still
but-
quite a long time.
But yeah, we're just we're shooting. As I told him earlier today, we're shooting a shotgun into an ocean and seeing what the fuck happens, and we'll find out. Basically, work it out.
Can I ask, would you ever do solo eps with it's just you?
We did one.
Yeah, we did one.
Oh, you did?
And
Okay.
but we were doing more. We do want to do.
I think we do want to do more because we were so underprepared for that one because we didn't come with notes because it was it's just us two, right?
Yeah.
But I think we still need topics to talk about and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Want to do one with essentially the whole team. There's 6 of us.
Yeah.
And just talk about you know, all of our experiences, what we've learned, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And I'll be doing stuff as well, and on the side, and you'll be doing your clothes stuff on the side, and see how it goes.
Yeah.
We never know what's gonna happen, so you just kind of do it and just see where it goes. That's it.
I feel like personally, like your friendship is really interesting to watch,
Yeah.
and like the personalities that you guys have together and separately is interesting to watch, and like your sense of humor is interesting as well. Like, so that would be something. I know you're not asking for feedback.
No,
but
it's good.
That's something that I would like.
The only problem we have, our sense of humor will get us cancelled effective immediately.
If it's off camera,
Effective immediately. The first time we met was probably one of the most racially insensitive 2 hours you'll ever see in your life.
2.
More than that.
That was at least 4 hours.
It was a bunch of British people. None of them were white. Then we had Zimbabweans.
It was just 4 hours
Vegas.
of racial jokes.
The racism
Okay.
was unreal.
Okay.
I don't
we were,
think
like,
that's
worried.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
But you're not racist.
No, we're
No.
not. Of course we're not.
And
No.
you're not like actually being racist. You're just
Well, he did call me a dirty brown boy, so I don't know.
okay.
And what have you called me?
I could you. I can't even say it in what.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I don't know what to say to that. But
It's because you know us right now. It's like
Yeah.
you understand it as a joke. But I think on the internet, people take it as it is, like straight up, and they would just be like, "Oh, he's racist," you know. So it's I think the online space is very difficult to fully be your true self
yeah.
with
You
that.
have to work out how to be a true self.
You
Yeah,
have to be your true self, otherwise it doesn't come off
Exactly.
as authentic. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally get you.
Yeah.
That I would feel scared in like playing characters because I would want to push it to the limits of what I could. I especially with my last character Mina, I had the scope to be like full on crazy, and I was so scared to do that because I was like, no, you've got to be more normal. Like what other people I don't think would do that.
Expect.
Yeah, exactly. But then I think you can find some like gold in you just being a bit weird. You just allowing yourself to be weird and being
Yeah.
seen as weird, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
maybe we'll try an episode where we just let everything go and see if we get cancelled.
We'll shoot it, and if we have to delete it, we just delete it.
No, I'd love to hear you guys just discuss like pop culture news and current
Ooh.
things
Yeah,
like that. That'd
for
be
sure.
real.
All right, fuck
I
it.
would
We'll
watch
do
that.
an
I'll
episode
watch
of
that.
next month.
Controversial topics. We can try it, but next week cancelled.
No, we'll do it. Let's do it.
No,
Fuck it, why
but
not?
I find it
I
really
agree.
interesting how people talk about how you have to be authentic. You have to be yourself. But then our sort of internet persona
It's always slightly
is
different.
always like
Yeah.
a bit performative,
The polished version.
polished
Yeah.
version,
Yeah, yeah,
as
yeah.
much as we try to be authentic.
Yeah.
That's important.
And it's because of fear. Like the fear of being cancelled is huge.
Yeah.
Never has that existed before. And it's a scary, scary thing, especially if you're in the space where you're a public figure, let's say. And then just the fear of being judged by people anyway. Like I'm always afraid that I'm going to be judged for something. I'm always afraid. And I have to be like, no, shush. It doesn't matter what other people think. And then
Yeah,
my other
yeah.
voice is like, it really does. It's really scary, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very hard thing to balance.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should. That's a good idea. Let's do an episode where we just
Unleash.
unleash
Unleash.
the Kraken. Yes.
Yeah.
Just have events, have ideas, have thoughts, and just takes and just say it.
My heart's already beating.
I think you need to start. We should start in the spirit. You should sing a song before you leave. In the spirit of putting yourself out there and committing to it, you should hit the high note that you're talking about.
What am I singing?
What song should you sing? Give him a song.
Can you sing some Britney Spears?
Which song?
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Oh baby, baby. I want you to know.
Okay, that's just pathetic.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
there's
got.
potential.
Don't you compare my potential to him.
I haven't heard you sing, I don't think.
The video's up.
Oh,
Oh, the
okay.
video's up.
I'll check it out.
He's singing.
Oh, okay.
I would sing that, but my throat's a bit, you know. No. Yeah, cool. Let's call it there, I guess.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming, guys. And
Thank
have a
you.
fun time.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you
Yeah.
for having us.
Cheers. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Yeah, I forgot to give these to you guys.
There you go.
Just cut these. It's a skateboard with the brand name on them.
Thank you.
There you go. That was the most formal thing ever.
So cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow, thank you. These are very
If times get hard, just look at the name. A vision in progress.
Yeah, all visions in progress.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.